Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Jody here. Thank you so much for clicking on another video. If you're new, welcome to the Fam Bam. If you're not new, thank you so much for coming back. So this video kicks off the start of my new series, Beauty 101, where in different videos I go over the steps needed to achieve a full face. Now in these different videos I go over the tools, techniques and application needed to create a look. Now the first video in the series is all about eyeshadows for beginners. If you're interested, please keep on watching. Please don't forget to like, comment, share and subscribe, and don't forget to hit the notification bell to be notified the next time I upload. Until next time, bye! Okay, so let's get started. So I just zoomed you up so that you can have a better view of what I'm about to do. So the first thing you want to do when it comes to applying eyeshadow is to always prime your lids. And what priming your lids do, it just helps the eyeshadow to stay a little bit longer, and it also helps for the eyeshadows to adhere to your skin pretty much. So I am right now going to use just because I have it lying around, the e.l.f. eyeshadow primer. I am going to start off by putting a little bit of this on my lid. Now if you want to use a brush, you certainly can do so, but because this is for beginners, I realize beginners don't have very many brushes, so the best tool, to be honest with you, is your finger. So you can go ahead and blend this out with your fingers. Make sure that it's nice and even and it covers, you know, any discolorations, or, you know, it's just smooth and covers what it needs to cover. All right, so that's done there. Now when it comes to eyeshadows for beginners, I am not a big advocate of getting any palettes that has too much colors or anything like that. If you're starting off with shadow, I recommend getting a neutral palette. A good one is the Juvia's Place Nubian palette. Now this has a bunch of neutral colors that is good for transitions, creases, stuff like that. Another good one, which is a little bit more pricey, is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Soft Glam palette. This one also has a bunch of neutrals, you know, beautiful golds, browns, light browns, things like that. All right, so when it comes to, first of all, I'm going to start off using the Nubian by Juvia palette. Now when it comes to the application, the first thing you want to use is what is known as a transition color. What a transition color is, that's the first color you want to start off with, and that bridges or gets the area prepared for the second color. So usually with transition colors, you want to start off with a color that is a little bit closer to your skin tone. For me, that is this color right here. Now this pan or palette does not have names, so I'll just point to the colors. So we'll start off with this color here. All right, now I'm going to be doing a look on one eye using only 3 colors and show you how easy, you know, it can be achieved. A nice simple look can be achieved. Now when it comes to transition colors, you want to make sure the color is soft. There are no harsh lines, it's nicely blended, and for that you need a nice fluffy brush. So a good one is the Morphe 504 brush. Now this one, it's nice and fluffy, it's tapered, and it fits nicely right here. Another one, this is the BH Cosmetics number 5 brush. This one is also nice and fluffy, and it's a nice, you know, goes in, fits in nicely here. So I'll be using the Morphe 504 brush. So I tap that into my color, knock off any excess, and you're gonna start, well, I like to start here on the outer edge. Now in circular motions, circular and windshield wiper motions, you're gonna start applying that transition color. Now remember, the transition color, which is the first color, always needs to be the lightest color, because what's gonna happen is when you start placing your other darker colors, it needs to transition from dark to light. more often than not, you don't want to put a darker color and then go in with a lighter color. It's a lot harder to blend out that way. So I always like to start, whether on myself or on clients, like to start off with a nice transition color. For me, it's this one. So I'm going to go ahead and buff that in. Okay. Alright, windshield wiper motion as well as circular motion. Now I kind of push my brow up because I have somewhat of a hooded lid, so the top portion here touches, you know, my skin, so I don't have much of a defined crease. But by kind of tilting my head back and kind of closing my eyes, I am able to get into that area there. So I'm just building up this color to my liking. I'm also going to go on the what we call the outer V, which is this portion here. So you're going to put the color at a diagonal this way. You're going to go diagonal this way, which creates what we call the outer V. Alright, so I'm going to put some here and also put some here. Alright, so just gonna build this up until you get the color payoff that you like. Alright, for me, that's looking good. So the next color you usually want to go in with is a little bit of a medium tone color. Now that just gives it a little bit more dimension. That gives it, you know, that nice transition from dark to light to, you know, lightest. So that color for me is going to be this color down here. Sorry if you can't see it. This color here. Okay. Now the brushes that I use for that are smaller brushes than the ones that I used before. Now this one is from BH Cosmetics. Again, this is the number 6 brush. Sorry about the lighting there. The number 6 brush. This one is also from Morphe, the Morphe 506, and this one is a little bit smaller, a little bit more pointy or tapered. This one from BH Cosmetics is not so tapered. Alright, so for me, I'll use this little pointy brush here. I'm going to dip that into the color. I'm going to hold my head back, and right where where the color starts, which is somewhere around here, I'm going to place that color in essentially the crease. And how you find your crease is where your bone and your eyeball kind of meets and creates that, for some people, that little, you know, sync. For me, because of the type of eye shape or type of eye that I have, which is a hooded eye, I don't really have a defined crease, so I have to go in and kind of create a crease per se. So I'm just putting that little bit of a dark color right in here. Alright, again, I'm going to take that here on my outer V as well. And then you want to go back with the previous brush that you used in the first transition color, and you're gonna kind of just smooth out that edges. Again, when you're doing blending, you never want any harsh lines. Not a good look. No bueno. Alright? No bueno. If you see any lines, just go over it lightly with your brush, and that will definitely, you know, go ahead and blend it out. Alright? So that's that. Now, normally I would just stop here, but just for demonstration purposes for this video, I'm going to go ahead and add an even darker color just so that you guys can see, you know, what we're looking like. So I'm going to go back in with the same Morphe 504 brush right here. Now I'm going to pick up this very dark brown color here. Alright, just going to put the tip of my brush like that, knock the excess off, and right under where I had placed that first color, I'm going to put this color here. We're just going to darken it up a little bit without using black. Now, being that this is a beginner makeup, I don't want to go in and use black because black can be, one, very hard to blend out, two, come across very, very harsh. So the brown gives it a little bit of a more natural look and feel to it, and it doesn't come across so harsh. Alright, bear that in mind. Now the more advanced you get with more practice, you can go in very, very lightly with black if you wish. But if you're not comfortable using black, you can always use a nice dark brown. So I'm just taking this color right in here again in my outer V. Now you also kind of want to take it in here, the inner corner of the eye. And this time with a clean, smaller brush, which is, I'm using the BH Cosmetics number 6 brush. I'm just gonna go over the top of that there to blend that out. So right now it looks a little bit skipped right here, so I'm just gonna go back and feather this in. Make sure it's nice and smooth. Perfect. Now I'm going to go back in again with the very first fluffy brush that I did. I'm just going to take the tap the tip of it into the shadow this time, and I'm just going to take it and go over the top of those two colors just to do a little bit of blending. Again, no harsh lines is what we want to see. Now, if you wish, you can stop here, pop on some eyeliner. If you want to do mascara, put the mascara on, you're good to go. Put a little bit of the same colors under your eye, and that's it. Now, I'm just going to take it a little bit of a step further and add color to the lid. Now again, you can use whatever color you wish to put on the lid, and where the lid is, it's this area right here. All right, now the Juvia's Place palette comes with, you know, quite a few shimmer colors. Now for me, I'm going to use this lighter color here. I'm just gonna dip my brush into it like this. Again, you're going to knock off the excess, and you want to take this color and apply this on your lid. Now when it comes to the shimmer colors, you want to swipe that on. Now remember, you don't want to put it too high to cover all the work you did initially, so just put it in the areas where you did not essentially put any of those transition colors. Alright, now always feel free to go back and forth between your brushes and, you know, blend. So I'm going in with a new brush, clean brush I should say. I'm just gonna soften that line there. Now for me, I feel like I want that little bit of a darker color to peek through a little bit more, so I'm going back in with that dark brown color. We're gonna knock the excess off, and you're going to just go back over that ever so slightly. You don't want too much color. It's better to start off with a little bit and build up than dipping your brush into too much of the shadow and starting off there, and it's very hard to blend out. Alright, so doing your eyeshadow takes practice. So whenever you have the time to practice, go ahead and just, you know, try this technique here. Alright, so I'm going back in again with a clean brush and I'm going to go over the top of that color. I'm going to dip back in that first transition color and I'm going to soften that edge there. The darker color to be concentrated more so on the edge, the end here, give me a little bit more definition. So this is where I'm going to focus most of that darker color in that outer V area here. Okay, and you're going to go back in, you're going to blend, blend, blend. Now I lost some of the eyeshadow color, so I'm going to go back in and just reapply that color. Alright, so again, we're just going to go in and clean off that brush. We're going to slightly just go over the edge of that lid color and blend that out. Now again, you can stop here. Eyeliner, some lashes or mascara, you're good to go. Or you can go underneath the lash line, which is what I'm going to do. So again, I'm going to start off with that first transition color here, which is, where is it? Right here. I'm going to take that under my bottom lash line here. Oh, and the brush I'm using is a BH Cosmetic number 10 brush. Alright, now this is what this brush looks like. Take this color off. This is what this brush looks like. It's nice and pointy and tapered and pretty small. So that's what I'm using. Put the color on the tip of that brush and go under that lower lash line, under your lashes pretty much. Alright. Now be careful not to get it in your eye, especially if you're wearing contacts. Alright, I'm going to then go in with the darker color, and I'm going to place that tightly under the lash line here.
That's good.
Like that. Alright, so I'm just gonna, off camera, I'm just gonna put some liner on. I'm gonna pop my lashes and pop on my lashes and do the other eye off camera and get right back with you. Alright guys, so I'm back. So I just went ahead and I applied some eyeliner. This is I applied the Inglot number 77 gel liner. I also went ahead and applied some lashes. These are the Elo Cosmetic lashes in the style Becca. Alright, nice, full and wispy. And then I just went ahead and I applied some mascara. I used the Benefits Bad Gal Bang mascara. And this is the look. if you want to see a full detailed video on how I apply my eyelashes, go ahead and leave a comment in the description box or in the comment section below, and I'll make sure I get that video out for you. But yeah, this is the finished look. Very, very easy. So just to recap, whenever you're doing your eyeshadows, you always want to start off with what is known as a transition color. That could be, you know, a color that is close to your skin tone. For me, that was this color. All right, then you always want to go in with a slightly darker color to kind of help to deepen the eye look, you know, give it a little bit of depth without using black. And then you can go ahead and use any lid color of your choice. Throw some eyeliner on, some lashes, and you've got a look. Alright, so that's it for this video. Again, if you like what you see, please don't forget to share. Also, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell. Until the next video, see you guys. Love you.